Penmen with the ball, up by 20. Gilligan and Sanders. Sanders for three, he's got it.
Rodney Sanders has been one of the top players in the Northeast 10 Conference since he first donned the Southern New Hampshire University uniform during the 2012-2013 season. The sharpshooting guard from Elizabeth, New Jersey made his way to Manchester after spending a year at the St. Thomas More School playing for Jerry Quinn. Sanders credits Quinn for helping him become a Penman.
I went to prep school in Connecticut up at St. Thomas More where I played for Jerry Quinn. Great guy, great coach. Him and Stan, I guess, have a connection. They had a connection way before I even got here, but played up there for him, came in contact with Coach Stan, took a visit up here. Couldn't tell you where New Hampshire was on the map. Could barely tell you where Connecticut was, but that's how I ended up here.
Sanders was thrust into a leadership role as soon as he stepped on the court for Southern New Hampshire. As a freshman, he helped lead the team to a Northeast 10 championship and a berth in the NCAA tournament. Sanders believes that experience has helped him become an even better leader as a senior captain.
It helped a lot, because it just taught me that although you might be the youngest guy on the floor, doesn't mean you can't lead, which Coach Stan has told me from day one. Just because I'm a freshman doesn't mean I don't have a say-so or I have to just listen to the upperclassmen. So it kind of built my character as a leader, just to put my efforts into helping my teammates as well and not look at it as an age and grade aspect of it. It's just more of a man-to-man. So now with these younger guys and me seeing guys that are in my position, it's a lot easier for me to relate to them and to connect with them on the things they may be feeling or their transition from high school or prep school into now being college students.
After winning a conference title as a freshman and advancing to the Elite Eight as a junior a season ago, Sanders says his most memorable moment in a Penmen uniform was last year's run to the national quarterfinals.
I would have to say it would be traveling to Indiana and, going up there and just having that whole experience with just going there with that group of guys that we had and knowing how hard we had to work to get there. This league doesn't really, they don't give us anything. Nothing was handed out to us. We had to literally go and fight for every game. And it was most memorable because, we had guys who've been here when the team wasn't doing so well. And for me and those guys to come together with the team that we had and accomplish all of that and bring back some life to the school in that aspect, I think it was very memorable.
Despite graduating some key members of the 2015 East Regional Championship team, Sanders believes as this year's team continues to find its identity, the goal remains the same.
This year's team, I think we're always trying to accomplish the same thing every year, which is to go out and win it all. We set our standards very high. We want to win the conference and essentially have our booking into the regionals, and then once we go there, we want to win the regionals, So I think our main focus is just coming together, different group of guys, got some younger guys, different pieces put together. Right now we're trying to find our identity, but our main focus is just sticking with one another, learning to play with one another and just play for each other so that we know that we have each other's backs. And after that, all the chips will fall into place.
In his final season at Southern New Hampshire, Sanders tries to avoid thinking about what it will be like taking off the Penmen uniform for the final time. When that time comes, he says he hopes to be remembered as someone who left it all on the court for his teammates, his coaches, and the university.
Once I take off that jersey, I wouldn't want my career here to be remembered as, just a player that brought it every game. Loved his teammates, loved his coaching staff. I love what this school has done for me, what this university, this athletic program has done for me. And just to go out here and leave with something that the school, can hang up and add to the record books. I would like to put another trophy back in that trophy case.